welcome. I am back for the final live stream of the day. As expected, Avery didn't take a nap. I figured that she wasn't going to because the babysitter was here around nap time, and I had to go to the dentist. But anyhow, um, I don't know about this dentist. Let me tell you. I don't know about the dentist. After I spent $1,000 there, now they want me to come back for a, what's it called? A treatment plan for all these like little cavities. I don't know. Can't see myself spending any more money right now on the dentist, especially when I'm not in any pain. You know, if I was in pain or something, then maybe I would do something. Anyway, let's start. First person here is Adonis. Was Katie flirting with me or just complimenting? Anything I need to know about this? She kept telling me you're so cute and that she liked my voice. Okay, let's see. Was she flirting? She was flirting. Yeah, she was flirting. She may have a little interest, or she may be starting to develop an interest. Beautiful one. What are these thoughts since we're not talking? Could be mildly anxious, maybe feeling a little bit disrespected or a little bit like out of balance. Not happy that the two of you aren't speaking right now, but it looks like communication is coming in soon. And with the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around this situation. It also looks like mutual respect could come back in pretty soon. Not happy that the two of you aren't speaking. Virgo moon, love messages and good things coming in. Love messages. Okay, you may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. And then with that, you've got some good karma coming back to you and you have new opportunities. Things change for the better for you quickly and you're prepared for it. A Libra comes in. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly. An air sign comes in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Empress. Love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want kids right now. What's he doing? Oh, he's making his bed. Find the remote, Dylan, will you? And good things coming in. Weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders. Got a new journey on the horizon. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like you have growth, change, and transformation coming in around feeling successful around work, school, or business. Have some money coming in, and there could be travel on the horizon. May have a little travel there on the horizon. Aqua, how will this weekend go? I think the weekend will go well. It looks like, I don't know what you're doing, but you're feeling like relationships are functioning better. You may feel like you're being guided by the divine. Something happens that makes you happy, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Should be a good weekend. Blockchain, energy between me and the Scorpio. Good. Balanced, ready, willing and able, and like things are changing for the better quickly out of the clear blue sky. You may feel like you're seeing some good karma around the situation, or you're seeing justice in the situation. Red, why would Kayla want to sleep with someone that I was with? She may be very competitive with you, possibly out of some type of jealousy or envy. It may even be kind of subconscious. She may not even really realize that she's kind of competing with you. Aqua, finances for the rest of the month. Finances look pretty good. They change for the better quickly. Feeling balanced, feeling stable, and feeling like a little bit more financially stable around finances. Could have a side hustle around that's bringing in some extra money. You've got a wish around finances, and then you have the Empress, which brings in money and love. Finances should be fine. Between now and the end of the month, you should be okay. Love always. What does Stephen want with me? Looks like this person may be looking, well, they got choices and options, or they've got choices and decisions to make. But it looks like with you, they're hoping that things are going to move forward in a romantic way. And they may be listening to their intuition, and they're not holding themselves back. You should see this person like start to come forward more. Amber, is Julio going to ask me out? Yes, I believe so. Probably soon, too. Red, Taurus said that he loved me and wanted marriage. Was he? Oh, bullshitting. I don't think that he was bullshitting, no, but I do think that he was exaggerating, or he was making promises that he doesn't plan on fulfilling immediately. But no, I don't think he's bullshitting. I think that he has long-term, he's looking for long-term around this situation. Lee. Oh, I don't see it yet. Let me do Mario. Question 1. Was the Pisces hoping that I would have told her that I planned for the kids and asked her to join? Okay, let's see. Yes, I think so. Number 2, does she or is she trying to communicate? Does she or is she trying to communicate? She wants communication. I think she wants you to reach out to her. I think that she likes when you run after her. If you don't, she's going to figure out a way to contact you. She'll probably make up some kind of an excuse, like some kind of a reason why she needs to talk to you. And question 3, messages from the Pisces to me. It looks like this person may be feeling like they're doing a lot of time thinking about the situation, but they're not doing a whole lot of acting. However, that's going to change. They may still be, their intentions may be to start communicating more, and they may be feeling like they know that they'll feel better once you guys are contacting each other more, or communication is more fluid. The weight falls off their shoulders when you guys are in communication a lot. She isn't going to hold herself back much longer. She's looking for a wish to come true. She's also, I think that she wants things to move forward, but I think that she wants you to, like, chase her and put the effort in. And I think that she wants to be the one that's being chased, kind of a thing, which is, like, really exhausting. It's exhausting at this point, you know? But I think that if she could, she would tell you to try harder, which I don't think that's fair, because I think that you've put in enough time. I think she needs to come forward a little bit more. Lee, so earlier you said the Gemini was going to hit me up today. It turns out to be the other Gemini that I don't like. Oh, shit, that fucking pisses me off when that happens. When will the Gemini that I like hit me up? All right, let's see. Oh, within the week. I'm going to say within the next 7 days. Blockchain. Should I pursue Scorpio or let her come to me? I would pursue her, but I would match her energy. So as long as she's like, if you're reaching out to her and she's responding, then you can continue to reach out to her. But if it starts to go off balance where you feel like you're chasing her and she's not giving you much, pull your energy back. But I wouldn't wait on her. I think that you should make the move first. Amber, will Julio ask me out in the near future? Probably before the end of the month or maybe the beginning of December. Yeah, it's soon. Daniela, energy around my new job in general. Energy around the new job is good. It's like being focused, feeling prepared, feeling a little bit more financially stable, maybe feeling better respected, better compensated, and you may be feeling very confident. Now, as far as the rest of your life is concerned, it looks like you're headed towards the 10 cups being full, so that's good. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Feeling financially stable around business endeavors and work, that should be like a relief. Maybe going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be for business, could be for pleasure. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. And it looks like life is starting to move forward. Could be feeling a little undecided about someone or something. Don't make any decisions until you're ready or until you're 100% sure. You've got the world at your feet. Have a little bit of patience with personal goals because you're about to come to a point where things start to fall into place for you without having to do much. Like divine guidance is guiding you and things move forward. But if you feel like a little frustrated here or there, just try to have a little bit of patience because things are starting to fall into place for you pretty easily moving forward from now until like early 2022. Davey, energy around my job. The energy is okay. Looks like a disappointment is moving into the past, and your career there could be moving forward. It looks like you're being guided by the divine. You could have moments where you feel like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff, but every job is like that. It does look like you have a new journey on the horizon around this job or this career. It looks pretty good. The energy is pretty good. Stable. Strong. Looks good. I don't think you're going to be there forever, but you may be there for a couple of more months. Amber, will I be Julio's girlfriend in 6 months to a year? You could be, yeah, you got about a 70% chance, yes. Lee, I don't see the question yet. Let me do Lydia. The moon read. Okay, good. Let's see. Looks like it's good around love. So it's like a committed relationship and romance seems to grow, change, and transform. Feeling very successful. Happiness comes out. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. And your perseverance pays off. It also looks like you may be feeling better respected and better compensated around work. And you may feel like finally life is starting to move forward. Negativity has moved into the past. This full moon is helpful for cleaning out things that are no longer serving you and bringing in new things and helping things that are functioning to work better. So things that are working well will continue and they'll strengthen. Anything that's not working well will move into the past. And you'll be happy to see it go. A. Hamilton, general around my finances in December. Looks pretty good. You got some choices coming in, and cause for celebration comes with that. It looks like the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Feeling a little bit more financially stable. As we move from now through the end of the year, a disappointment around finances moves into the past. Being guided by the divine leads you to more money. The hard work that you put into your career, work, school, business, whatever it is you do all day, will come back to you. You're feeling like you're making good business relations, or depending on what your job is. Three of Pentacles is stable grounding around business. So whatever it is, if you have clients or if you have a job, whatever it is, it would be stable. You also may be learning a new area of study or going back to school because you have a new journey here on the horizon that also could end up bringing in more money long term. It may not come in between now and the end of December, but it may come in long term. And you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, which makes you feel relief. Lee, so my ex, the Libra, stays in the same apartments. I came home today and caught staring at my apartment. What was his thinking and his attention? I felt like he was going to do something spiteful. Okay. I don't think he was going to do anything. He's just feeling disappointed in his life. He's feeling burdened. He's feeling weighed down. He's feeling stuck. He's feeling also a little argumentative. So he just may have been having a bad moment, but I don't think he's going to do anything to you. I just think he's in a kind of a shitty place. And for whatever reason, he was looking at your place or he was thinking about you. But I don't think that he's looking to harm you in any way or do anything shitty. I don't think he's in a good place. Adriana Salazar, Pisces kept messaging me gross stuff. I blocked him. How is he feeling? I mean, what is wrong with this person? He's disappointed and he's sharp. He's got sharp energy around the fact that you blocked him, and he's kind of walking away. You probably won't hear from him because he's hit a slowdown now that you blocked him. He was being inappropriate and you blocked him. He's going to go away now. Good. That's uncalled for. Lee, when Isaac comes back around, will he ghost me again? Or will he actually be here with me? If somebody has ghosted you once, chances are they're going to ghost you again. He's going to be a disappointment. The ghosters, if you accept a ghoster back into your life, they're going to do it again because they know they can get away with it. New me. What car salesman for my best deal? J. Marcus. Sam. Jamarcus. Lydia, who comes back first? Leo, Obed, or Capricorn? Okay, let's see. Capricorn. First card I turned over. You got Capricorn, then you have Sagittarius. There's an Aries coming in. I don't know if that's somebody new or not. But you've got choices coming in around you. And then the Leo shows up. That Capricorn. You got a Capricorn, then a Sagittarius, then an Aries, then a Leo, and then a Cancer. Davy General for the next 2 weeks. Okay, for the next 2 weeks, you've got money coming in, feeling a little bit better compensated, better respected around work. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. No longer feeling stressed out or like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. Some good karma comes in. Soulmate connection heats up. Or a new soulmate comes in that could be a Libra or a Gemini. It also looks like you have take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It serves you well. Lay down the law, set up boundaries. Don't let anybody bullshit you. Cause for celebration comes in when somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Ariane, general for the weekend. General for the weekend. Being guided by the divine. Things change for you for the better quickly and a wish comes true. Feeling like life has come back into balance. The love cup is full and you're no longer holding yourself back. You should have a damn good weekend. Jay Allen, how'd Heather feel when she saw me tonight? Good. She thinks that you're passionate, attractive, hardworking, smart, and intelligent. She also may think that you're perseverant and passionate. She was happy to see you. I think she's always happy to see you, but she feels like there's like good karma around the situation, or she feels like the energy around the situation was good tonight. Aries, does JG the Libra have an STD? Good, yeah. I don't trust this person. Desiree, general. Anxiety is moving into the past. It looks like romance may be heating up for you. It looks like you get communication from somebody out of the blue that you've been hoping to hear from, or someone you haven't heard from in a while. A Scorpio enters. Growth, change, and transformation comes in around your life, and you got a new journey here on the horizon. It also looks like you may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and that makes you feel relief. 4 elements. Hen. General. Okay. An Aries comes in that could be of significance. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A Libra enters. Looks like you got some money on the way, and a little bit of good luck is coming your way as well. Looks like you could be traveling. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. A Virgo enters. It also looks like you may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and you're no longer feeling like you're holding yourself back, but you may be taking risks and chances. T-Bet the weekend. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, especially if you hear from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. It looks like you have a Leo around. You're no longer holding yourself back, but you should have choices and options this weekend. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and like you're moving on towards greener pastures. A Capricorn and a Sagittarius enter. An old wound starts to heal and happiness comes out over your life this weekend. Oh, I'm not even in the right thing over here. Come on, what am I doing? Sally T, love. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your love life. All of a sudden, things should start to move forward with a new journey on the horizon. If you're not with anyone right now, you got a couple of people coming in. Negativity is moving into the past. A Scorpio comes in, a Cancer comes in, and Aquarius comes in. You may have some nice choices. You have a wish around love, put it out into the universe. You just might get what you want. Love cup is full. Romance is heating up. MJ, what's next between me and Sajad? Looks like communication picks up. You may be seeing one another, or you could be spending time together. Relationship could move to the next level. Cause for celebration comes in around things moving forward. Ina, general. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain when a large sum of money finds you. It looks like you got a Capricorn and a Taurus. A Capricorn and a Taurus that comes in through divine timing. Communication may come in from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. And you could be traveling to water, by water, or around water in the near future. It also looks like your perseverance pays off and you're feeling successful around finances. Why is my nose itchy? DD, general. No longer holding yourself back. Your opportunities are coming in and you're going to start to take them. Somebody from your past returns, but you're moving on to greener pastures. Now, you could be, you got somebody from your past that returns, you have a Sagittarius entering. They could be the same person, or they could be two different people. I don't know if you're going to be, you may be moving forward with your life and not backwards. Romance is heating up. You might be feeling prepared for life to move forward, and life starts to move forward pretty quickly. Looks like you got a new journey on the horizon. Perseverance pays off and success comes in around finances, business, money, whatever it is that you do all day. Got money coming in. It also looks like you have a side hustle here that you could be working on that brings in some extra cash. It could be a side business, or it could be something temporary that's bringing in extra money, but you got money coming in. Davey, there is nothing going on around me with love, and I feel like I'm stuck for some reason. Will anything happen soon? Yeah, you have plenty of new energy coming in, but there may be resistance around the situation because you're feeling stuck and because you want it to move forward. If you try to let go of the idea of love and try to just forget about it for a little while, it'll kind of loosen the resistance, and then things will start to move forward fast enough. So just try to like get your mind off of love for right now. Take a couple of weeks and put your energy somewhere else, because you got plenty of new energy coming in. Scorpio, Aries. Then you have a fire sign. Then you have another water sign coming in. That could be another Scorpio, or it could be just another water sign. But yeah, there's plenty of energy coming in. It just might not be happening as fast as you want it. And then like it doesn't happen fast enough, so you feel stuck. So you feel stuck, so it doesn't happen. And it's kind of like watching a pot boil. It's just not happening because you're like too focused on it. Velvet Rose, who is the girl S. Sturkey that contacted my man today? Who is S. Sturkey? Well, it looks like it could be an old friend, or it could be, yeah, it could be an old friend from the past. Might be a Sagittarius from the past. It looks like it's somebody who he's known for quite some time. It doesn't look like it's new energy. Dee, general love. General love. You've got somebody comes in and makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're feeling prepared for it. If you're not with anyone right now, it could be a Capricorn. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You may be walking away from people, places, and things that you feel are like not going anywhere. And with that, all of a sudden, new energy comes in. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine brings in also a Taurus. You will have choices around love. You're not moving backwards. You're not looking back on the past. You're moving forward with your life. A Taurus comes in. Your love life is changing for the better quickly. Any day now. Miss J, did Kay see my message and why didn't he respond? I think he did see the message. I don't think he responded because he's busy. I don't think he can talk right now. Or he's not in a situation where he wants to talk right now. I think he's busy. He may be out and about or whatever. Or he may have been busy. That's why he hasn't gotten back to you. Harsha, general for January and February. January and February, you're feeling like life has changed for the better quickly and you're feeling very successful. Romance could heat up. Life could be moving forward. You may be going back to school, learning a new area of study. You also could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It looks like you have somebody making you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you're prepared for it. Things move forward. Happiness comes to your life between now and then. Jasmine, will end contact me soon. Not that soon. No, if you want to speak to this person, I wouldn't wait on them. I would reach out to them. Because you may feel like you're stuck or you're waiting. And I don't like that energy of waiting around. Or hoping to hear from somebody. I would rather see you reach out to them. Speak knowledge. Why did Alicia ignore my text today? She feels like she still needs a little bit of space. She may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed and the timing may not have been great. So she may have been feeling like whatever it was that was going on in that moment, she couldn't talk or she didn't want to talk or whatever was happening. And she just needs a little time. You're probably going to hear from her tomorrow. Like pretty quickly. Where am I here? I think I'm at Amber A. General reading. Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may be feeling like growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life, and your personal relationships are starting to function better. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. You could have a new job or business opportunity on the horizon, and anxiety moves into the past. You may be traveling in the near future, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, which brings in cause for celebration. And then you could have here a water sign that enters: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Coco, general love for the weekend. Could have some choices that come in. You might feel like out of the clear blue sky, things start to move forward quickly. Communication picks up and new journeys on the horizon. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. But you also may have a fire sign that comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and that person may be pretty passionate. Sakshi, can we have something serious or is it just going to be casual? You got about a 70% chance, yes, it could turn serious. Risha, why PS is not talking to me? Is it good to contact him or wait? I would contact them. I wouldn't wait. General rule, and I learned this from one of the law of attraction coaches that I was working with. She said to never wait for anybody because the energy of waiting is going to keep you waiting. So the fastest way to push something away is to desire it. So it's like when people say, well, I miss him, I love him, I need him. All of those emotions kind of push people away. It builds resistance. Wanting love, craving love, running after love is the fastest way to get rid of it because that's just the way it works. I don't know why it has to be like that, but that's how it is. So unless you're reaching out to somebody who is ignoring you, the general rule, I would always tell you, reach out to that person, because if you reach out to them today, you can talk to them today. If you don't reach out to them today, you have to wait to hear from them, which may not be for a month or 2 months or 10 months. You know what I mean? Or you have to wait to run into them. I would reach out. If this person ignores you or they're short with you, I wouldn't keep texting them or I wouldn't keep calling them, but I would try to get the ball rolling rather than waiting on it. Davey, will the general manager be replaced or relocated soon? I would say before the end of the year. Pretty soon, yeah. Speak knowledge. Is Alicia dating other people or talking to other people? I don't think she's got anybody else around her right now, no. Liz, general for the weekend. Get an Aries around that could be of significance. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. A water sign may come in too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Something happens this weekend that should make you happy. Negativity moves into the past and life moves forward. Weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Things look good. It looks good. It looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. But you also have opportunities. You have a Sagittarius around you as well this weekend. Things could change for you for the better quickly. Cool, Libra. Well, Jasmine, try to reach it back out. It's been a month. Yeah, you'll hear from her again. think I moved it to Anne. Will the parole board want to release Kevin before May of 2022? Yeah, I think so. I think he's going to get out before then. Let me go down to the bottom. And Ukriti I didn't do, right? Anything unexpected happening for me next? Anxiety moves into the past. Your intuition is heightened, and you may feel like things change for the better for you quickly and bring in success around finances or business. Looks like a wish comes true and a disappointment moves into the past. And Aquarius could enter as well. Vicky, when will I hear from JB again? Maybe sometime before the end of the year. Like maybe within the next, maybe close to the end of the year. Sometime in December. Shirley. What are L's current feelings for me, and when will he ask me on a date? He thinks that you're a strong person, but he's slow and steady wins the race. I don't see a date coming in here. You may have to ask him to hang out. I don't see him making any moves like that. He seems to think that you're a nice person, you're friendly, you're sincere, but he's slow. And I don't see a whole lot happening from his end at this point. Anthony, how's the Cancer feel and think when I want to and why I want to reach out to her? The Cancer feels like you still have romantic feelings for her. I can't remember if you were ever involved with her before, but she feels like you have romantic feelings for her and that you don't hold yourself back, and that she just may not be ready to go down that road right now. Priyo, what are his feelings and his next move? Things change for the better for you quickly, and you might feel like success comes in around communication. Communication may pick up, or you may be speaking a lot, and you may feel like finally, you know, things are going somewhere. He seems to be more like ready, willing, and able to put a little bit more effort in as we move forward through the rest of the month and into December. Anonymous, general for the rest of November. Anxiety seems to move into the past, and you feel like finally the hard work that you put into work, school, business, whatever you do all day is coming back to you. Happiness comes out over your life. Water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like you might have a Taurus enter. That could be of significance. And success is coming in around finances. Unit, the boss got me fucked up. What happened? What happened? Did you get in trouble? Let me know what happened. I'm going to do cinnamon while I wait. What do people think of me as I go love right now? Wait a second. What? What do people think of me as I go love right now? I don't know what you mean. Can you rephrase that? Amazing Me weekend read. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You may be making a decision to leave something in the past that no longer serves you. Negativity then moves into the past and your life is starting to move forward. You might feel like all of a sudden you're moving on to greener pastures. Fire sign enters, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. There's also an Aquarius around that may be of significance. The hard work that you put into work, school, or business will come back to you, and happiness is coming out over your life. Should be a pretty good weekend. Unit. I miss my aunt, the person who understood me. Her funeral is Tuesday. Oh, God, I'm so sorry. Oh, man, that sucks. And how my boss, Teddy, he wrote me up again for nothing. Do I intimidate him? You do intimidate him a little bit, but find out what that write-up says, because he can't write you up for nothing. So you're going to have to sign that write-up. See what it says and refuse to sign it. I mean, it actually looks like he does have a lot of respect for you. He could be intimidated by you, but he can't get away for writing you up for no reason. There's got to be a reason on there, and you can kind of fight back against that. And I wouldn't, you look into it. You know what I mean? Like, don't just sign it and be okay with it. Because if you didn't do anything, then you didn't do anything. You can't just get written up for no reason. And you could go to Human Resources about that. Georgia for the weekend. Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. It looks like anxiety is moving into the past, and you might feel like you got some stable business arrangements happening this weekend. Could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study, and some happiness is coming out over your life this weekend. Feeling like you got the weight of the world at your feet, and you have a Taurus around. That could be of significance. You also may see a little bit of good karma come your way, and a Libra enters. Oh, what are people going to think when I go live now? Is that what she meant? Cinnamon, is that what you mean? Noonet. He pulled me into HR and said that the job didn't cover aunts or nephews' deaths. And just because I was grieving doesn't mean that I couldn't call me boss. Even though I drove him to the job to see him. Out of my 6 years, I've never been written up. And out of the 2 months, he writes me up 3 times. You may not get paid for bereavement for aunts or nephews, but that doesn't mean that you can't take the time off. You should be able to go to a funeral, even if you have to choose not to get paid for it, but you should be able to take the time off. That's ridiculous. You should be able to take the time off. What did HR say? I mean, I can understand if they don't pay you for it, so then you don't get paid for it, but you still should be able to go to it. Maybe the past Sagittarius. She may be kind of going through somewhat of a rough time. She's got a lot of negativity hanging over her head. She also may feel like she doesn't have a whole lot of choices, and she may feel like somebody has betrayed her trust. But there could be communication coming in from her in the near future. It looks like she may be very undecided about whether or not she wants to reach out to you right now. But there is a new journey that could be coming in the near future where things could move forward pretty quickly. If you don't want to wait to hear from her, I would see no reason why you can't reach out to her just to kind of get the ball rolling. But that's your choice. She seems like she's kind of in a little bit of a funky place. Like things are just not working out well for her. And she's like feeling kind of depressed maybe. Unit, I didn't sign it. He wrote me up because he texted that I wasn't coming because of death and he wanted me to call. HR was with him. He had a file on me. Well, I mean, he wanted you to call in and not text. Yep, I know. We used to have people that used to get in trouble at the store for that reason. Because they would text so that they didn't have to speak to anyone. And yeah, and they used to get in trouble for that. I'm glad that you didn't sign it. I don't think anything's going to come of it. I mean, I can understand why companies say no to ants because ants are unlimited. Do you know what I mean? Like, my grandfather came from a family of 13. So when all of his brothers started dying, they're my uncles. They're not really my uncles. They're my mother's uncles. But my mom had already passed on, and I went to the funerals. I didn't get paid for them, but I still was able to go. You know, they didn't pay us for that, but we were able to take the time off. So I don't think that you should get in trouble for that. But if the procedure is that you have to call in, then you have to call in. You know, that was the same thing at the store. Like, you couldn't just text somebody, you had to call in. I don't think anything's going to come of it, so I don't think that you don't worry about it. Because I think that's it. It's over and it's done with. Noonan, I told Bernard what happened. Was he looking for me and was he worried? Yes, I think he was looking for you. And I don't know that he was worried. He was concerned. I don't think that he thinks anything is going to come of it. Like, they're not going to fire you for it. So you got to write up. It's not going to, you know, that's it. It's where it's going to end. Next time if something happens, you make the phone call. Oh, and then I did something bad once. I had a friend of mine, and this guy used to take fucking advantage of me left and right. But he was going to call in sick, and he didn't want to talk to the boss. He wanted to speak to one certain boss. He didn't want to talk to. So what I did, we're such assholes. I'm telling you, we were like, me and my one manager, we worked together for like 100 years. And we used to, like, who was lying and who was swearing to it all the time. But I said to him, I go, I'm going to call this manager and ask her a question. While I'm on the phone with her, so-and-so is going to call you to call in sick. And he was like, okay. So I called to talk to one manager, ask the one manager some questions so that this asshole friend of mine could call the other manager so that he could avoid having to speak to the mean one. It's not easy when you have to work with people that you're friendly with. Because not everyone, but some people can take full advantage. Anyhow. Nunit, the HR lady, Rochelle, did I intimidate her? I told them that I was done with the conversation. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Yeah, she may have felt a little bit awkward or a little bit taken back by that. Yeah. Nunit, should I take this situation to corporate? Well, I wouldn't, no, because it looks like nothing else is going to come of it. But if you take it to corporate and you know that you're supposed to call in and you didn't call in, corporate's not going to back you. Do you know what I mean? Like if the rules are you're not allowed to text, you have to make a phone call, then you going to corporate is they're going to say, but you know what the rules are. So I wouldn't go to corporate, no, because they're only going to back you if you follow procedure. If you don't follow procedure, they're not going to back you up. And if that's what the procedure is, that's what the procedure is. As far as this write up is concerned, a write up you can wipe your ass with. Nothing is going to come of it. You know, like we used to have them all the time at the store. Like it used to be if your drawer came up $2 short, you had $2 either way, above or below. You would get written up. So your drawer comes up $3 short, you get a write up. What happens? Nothing. You don't get fired for that. You get a written warning that your drawer was. But if you were to not follow the procedure and try to fight it, then yeah, I no, I wouldn't suggest it, because that's what they're going to come back at you with. You know what the procedure is. Years ago, I had this is fucking crazy. This trashy bitch. Um, I was working one night. This is fucking crazy. And it was Memorial Day weekend. Nobody else is in the store but me and this one cashier who was a grown woman older than me. Like you would expect more from this person, right? So there was a drop safe in one of the rooms that wasn't in the office, but the office was attached to it. The safe was in between. And when I went to make the deposits at night, I threw them in the safe. But the the way that we went in like this and then it went down, the deposit must have gotten stuck, and this pig went in and she stole the deposit. We know she stole it because there was nobody else in the store. There was no cleaning crew. There was no night crew. There was nobody in the store but me, her, and the manager. Where'd the deposit go? So when the union came in and when headquarters came in to research why the deposit was missing, like it wasn't just like $50, it was like $400 in cash and like, I don't know, checks, however, in checks. One of the managers actually went into the garbage dump and climbed around in the dump to see if it got thrown out. We know that she stole it. We couldn't prove it, but we know that she did. Anyhow, so when they came in to interview me, and to make matters even worse, I was going on vacation the next day. So it looked like, right? Oh, well, the money went missing and she's going on vacation. But they knew that I didn't steal it. First of all, I had been working there since 15 years old. She was worked there for 3 months and she was always sketchy. But when corporate came in to interview me, they kept saying, "You, as long as you followed procedure, you're fine." And they went through all the procedures. They had that I had all the initials of everyone that she signed it, my manager signed it, everybody signed it. Just that the fucking camera couldn't see inside that room. The camera could see me go into the room, but they couldn't see me when I was in there, what I was doing. Anyhow, so the point is that as long as you follow procedure, you're not going to get in trouble. That's why I'm saying if you didn't follow the procedure, I wouldn't take it any further. Because as far as that write-up is concerned, nothing is going to happen. It's a written warning so that you know that next time you make the phone call. But if you go to corporate, they may not stand behind you. So I would just drop it. 4 elements, general reading. General reading. You've got a new journey on the horizon, possibly some travel coming in, a whole lot of money headed your way. Got a lot of money headed your way. Communication coming in from someone you haven't seen or spoken to, and your perseverance is about to pay off. A new job opportunity may be on the horizon. A water sign enters. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you may be feeling very prepared and ready for life to move forward, and that's what's happening. Life is moving forward. Anthony. Oh, you used to be close friends. Okay. Liz, love for this weekend. Love for this weekend. It looks like you could have a couple of options. Life seems to move forward pretty quickly. It also looks like romance heats up. You could have a Libra coming in. Looks like you might make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you because something else is starting to move forward. A Leo comes in, and also a Cancer comes in. Romance heats up this weekend, but you might have choices and options, and you may not be putting up with anyone that you feel is sluggish or slacking off. Davy, the past Taurus. Past Taurus is feeling a little impatient these days. May feel like she's got nothing going on in her life and she's feeling a little stuck and stagnant. She may reach out to you, or she may try to bump into you in person because she's still hopeful that things could work out or she could get back in your good graces. It'll be your decision if you decide to go back with her, but I don't know. I don't think that you're moving backwards. I just don't think you're moving backwards. I think you're moving forward when it comes to love. But let's see what happens. She may not have anything at all going on, and she may be looking a way to like manipulate the situation to kind of make it look like it's coincidental, but I don't think it is. I think it's calculated. Nuna, he wrote me up, but not writing anyone else up for the same thing. He just has to write me up one more time and I lose my job. He didn't do any written warnings. A write-up is a written warning. That's what it is. That's a written warning. I would be careful with going to corporate. I can't tell you to go to corporate if you're not following the procedure, because they're going to tell you, you know what the procedure is. And they're also going to tell you that you can't compare yourself to what somebody else does because that's not your business. So I wouldn't go to corporate. I would only go to corporate if you know that you're right and you followed all the procedures. But if you didn't make the phone call and you know that you have to call in, I don't think that corporate is going to stand behind you. I wouldn't do it. I would not, because they're going to tell you, you know that you can't text in that you're not coming in. So they're going to ask you why you didn't make the phone call. And then what are you going to say? You can't say, well, John didn't call in, because they're going to say, well, this is the procedure. You know what you have to do. Don't compare yourself to someone else. I wouldn't do that. You know what? It sucks. It sucks. I tell you all the time, when I worked full time, I worked for this company. The fucking human resources woman hated my guts. Fucking hated me. To the point that it was a company joke. Everybody in the company knew. That the letters, that like the memos that went out were like written to me. And like the whole company would be laughing about it. Like, I'd been working there longer than her. And when I was hired, my boss, the day I was hired, I said, what do I have to wear, right? I worked in a fucking grocery store. So now I was going to work in an office. I didn't know what they wanted me to wear. This is what he said to me. We don't like concert t-shirts and we don't like ripped jeans. Otherwise, you can wear whatever you want. So I worked there for like 2 years, and I would wear, like, in the summer, sundresses. Sometimes they would be like this, and I would have like a, you know, like back then they had like these like crocheted like sweaters or whatever over it. I would wear, depending on if I have to go to the grocery store at night, because I would wear something I could wear to both places. Anyway, human resources woman comes in, fucking hates my guts, and all of a sudden, I was always in violation of the dress code that we didn't have. Only me, only me. So I'm wearing this shirt one day, and the neck is cut like this, and it has no sleeves, but this whole part of me here is covered. It's not a fuck. This is a tank top. What I was wearing wasn't a tank top. You probably would call it a boat cut. It was cut like this, and it had no sleeves. Well, I get an email that I'm dressed inappropriately, and I'm like, I've worn this shirt, I don't know, 100 times but all of a sudden I was in violation. So I tried to fight with her about it, but there was no fighting with her. I was wrong. I was wrong. Now, let me tell you something. I had a friend who would talk about her all the time. She looked like fucking Cindy Crawford. She was like 6 feet tall. She was in killer shape, and she used to come in wearing mini skirts this big on purpose, because she knew that she wasn't being spiteful to me, but she'd be like, "Oh, look, I'm going to see what happens when I wear it." And the human reads, "Oh, you look so nice. Oh, look at you." And she would have a sleeveless top on. But for some reason, I couldn't get away with it. So I just get really upset about it, right? Because it felt like I was always under the magnifying glass. Meanwhile, I wasn't doing anything wrong. So I called my dad one day, and I was really upset because I was in trouble. It was like my review. My boss was like, "Well, sometimes you wear skirts that are too short." Well, meanwhile, like I hardly ever wore short skirts ever because I had to go to the fucking grocery store at night. So you know what my dad said to me? He goes, "Danny, the woman doesn't like you. She's not going to like you no matter what you do. So it doesn't make a difference. So just stop. Just don't dress like that anymore because you're not going to win." And he was right. So then I went the opposite way, and I was like, you know what? I don't even fucking care. So I used to wear like a lot of like loose flowing muumuus, and I didn't even give a shit. I'm like, why am I upsetting myself over this? Nobody else in this fucking place cares. No, everybody else can wear what they want, and I'm always in trouble. It's ridiculous. So same thing. It's like you're not going to win. So just let it go. Because if you make a bigger deal, you may get in more trouble. But if you let it go now, nothing else is going to happen with this write-up. That's it. It's going to be over and done with. If he targets you again for something that make sure you're following protocol. Then you can't get in trouble. But you can't say to somebody, "He wrote me up," and then when they say, "Well, did you follow procedure?" You're like, "No, I didn't follow procedure." Well, that's why you got written up. Just like me. Like, I shouldn't have been in whatever, but it's okay. Like, she only pointed the fingers at me. But I couldn't go in there and say, "Yeah, but look at what she's wearing. Look at what your fucking daughter is wearing." Her daughter worked there over the summer. But it didn't matter what, she came in shorts. Nobody said anything because it was her daughter, but I was always in trouble. But you can't point the finger at someone else because that doesn't work. You can only be responsible for yourself. And if somebody is coming down on you and they're watching you for whatever reason, the only thing that you can do is stay on, make sure that you're doing everything right so that they can't come back at you with anything else. So that's what I did. I was like, you know what, fuck this. I'm not going to get in trouble for anything else. I don't care. I'll sit here in a muumuu and then tell me that I'm dressed inappropriately. I'll buy a fucking double X. I don't care. And that's what I did. And I didn't get in trouble anymore until all of a sudden leggings became leggings on everyone else, except for when I wore them, they were yoga pants. Only I couldn't wear them. Everyone else could wear them. She just wanted to make my life difficult. She won. She won. Because when they had to come around with layoffs, guess who went? Me. I did. But it was the best thing that happened to me. So, fuck them. Anyway, bottom line is that you can only be responsible for yourself. Do the best that you can so that they have nothing to say. And then that's it. Desiree, General. It's freezing in here. I don't think I have the heat on. Maybe I didn't turn the heat up. general. You got a new journey here on the horizon. You've got the magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. You've got maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. Negativity is moving into the past. You've got perseverance paying off. A Virgo's coming in. Another air sign is coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. You're laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. It also looks like you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Red, what changes and transformations are coming? Changes and transformations. You're no longer holding yourself back. You may be putting in a whole lot of effort into a private business or personal business or a side hustle. Whatever it is, it pays off. Plenty of money coming in around business. It also looks like you may be traveling. Got some travel coming in. Could be a Sagittarius around that could be of significance. And it looks like you might be, maybe travel to water, by water, or around water. Looks like happiness comes out over your life as life starts to move forward. Got an earth sign here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. The hard work that you put in comes back to you around your personal relationships. Life comes back into balance. It also looks like you got here the world at your feet. I think the big transformation is going to be around business. That's the big one, I think. Desiree, will things get better? I just feel like things are going wrong, and it's for a reason. Things get better. I feel like things are going wrong, and it's for a reason. Okay, let's see. Things are going to be improving through divine timing. You got a little bit of good luck coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Romance could heat up with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Things should be improving between now and the end of the year. You got some choices coming in, feeling like you're moving forward or your life is moving forward. Things are improving. You should feel a little bit of relief around things. You know, sometimes shitty things happen. It's just part of life. But I think overall things are improving for you. I don't know what kind of things are going wrong, but I think that, I don't think it's going to last too much longer. I think the energy around you is going to shift. You got growth, change, and transformation coming in and around your life, and you're no longer holding yourself back. You got money coming in, too. Moonly, outcome of me in the Aries. You may feel like there's negativity around the situation, or you could feel like you're being deceived. You may feel a little bit burdened, like not much is moving forward. The way things are right now is going to be the way they're going to stay for quite some time. Nothing is changing for the better quickly. Everything is sort of stuck and stagnant. If you're okay with the way things are right now, then things look good. But if you're looking for something to move forward, I don't see anything really moving forward right now. Cinnamon, did I give my aunt an accurate reading? Yes, you did. Cinnamon, what do people think of me as I go live right now? Well, you know that not everybody is going to feel the same way, especially if you're live. Like, some people are going to gravitate towards you. Some people aren't going to like you. Some people are going to think that you're funny, smart, and intelligent. Some people are just not going to resonate with you. Like, that's just the way it is. But I think for the most part, you'll do fine. Unit, Bernard said, looked nice and smelled good. Was he looking at my butt when I walked away? Yes, he was. Unit, yeah, I didn't tell him that because I'm not the one to throw anyone under the bus. But that's how I'm feeling. Don't ask for no extra. I'm doing my job and that's it. I agree, and that's how I felt. And I felt the same way. But that's what they do to you, because you know something? It's like you feel like you work so hard, and then they nitpick over something, and then you don't want to do anything else. I fucking get it. I totally get it. When this is what wound up happening is my boss got promoted. My boss got promoted, and then they hired somebody for his space. And that guy, he didn't like that I worked other jobs. He wanted me to be able to work, stay there when they wanted me to stay there late and do overtime, which I would have no problem doing. But I needed to know in advance, right? Because I worked 3 nights a week in the grocery store after my full-time job. Monday through Wednesday, I worked at the store, Saturday and Sunday. So I couldn't just say, I'm not coming in tonight. I got to stay late. So I said to him, I said, well, if you want me to be available, 1 night a week to stay late, just let me know what night it is and I'll make arrangements at the store. No, he didn't want that. What he wanted was for me to be on call when he wanted me to stay late. But when they didn't want me to put in overtime, then I had to punch out and go home. So I shouldn't work any other jobs. I should just hope that he asks me to stay 10 minutes late. Fuck you. They didn't like that. After I left, they held a meeting with the company and the entire company and told them that they didn't want people working other jobs. You can't fucking do that. You can't tell people that aren't making enough money to live that they can't work other jobs. I'm here from 9 to 5, buddy. That's it. I don't have a contract for overtime. You want me to work overtime? Then we'll work overtime when it fits into my schedule. I can come in at 7 o'clock, but I can't stay until 7 o'clock. I have another commitment. Can you imagine the fucking nerve of these people? But if you don't, they went nuts. The employees went nuts because most people will have to work 2 jobs. Most people can't make ends meet on 1 job these days. Not in New York. It's crazy here. Anyway, they didn't like it, but too fucking bad. Anyway, but that's what you get. You know what? Instead of having this crazy review process where you have to talk about it and discuss it for 37 months and have 19 people that you have meetings 25 times, cut that bullshit out and pay the employees more money. They wouldn't have to work 2 jobs. But that's not how it operates. It's not how it operates. It's frustrating. I totally understand where you're coming from. And it's unfortunate that no matter where you are, you got to put up with shit like this. Always. Always. Even in the yoga field, it's no different. No different. Georgia, love in the near future. You have got a Virgo here that you may feel all of a sudden is putting in more effort, or they're being more perseverant. You got passion coming in. Excuse me. You have feeling like you're feeling better respected, or like the relationship itself is functioning better, and cause for celebration comes in around that. Now there's also a Taurus coming in or around the picture, and a Sagittarius. And the love cup is full and things are changing for the better quickly. So if somebody here isn't moving forward, somebody else may come in and you may decide to move in a different direction. But the 7 of Cups, the choice is going to be yours, what direction you move in. Helene, is Jamal going to be the first person I talk to romantically soon? Be the person I talk to romantically soon? Is he the fire sign that keeps coming up in my cards? I think it's him, yeah. New me. If I shave my head bald, will I like it once I'm over the initial shock? I think you'll get used to it. A friend of mine from yoga did. She donated her hair to where they make wigs for people that have cancer. Her hair was really thick, curly, but like wavy curly, probably down to about here. She comes in, she comes into yoga and her hair is like that long. And I was like, oh my God, your hair. And she was like, no, I shaved my head and I donated it. And she said that, you know, at first it took a minute to get used to it. She's like, but you know what? Then I was like, it's just fucking hair. It will grow up. It will grow back. And she's like, and you know what? It was kind of like liberating. And she said that she was going to do it again. She's like, I'm going to let it grow. And then when it gets to the same length, I'm going to shave it again. I always feel like people that shave their head or people that take like a really dramatic haircut, when it grows back, I always feel like it grows back really well. But that just may be my opinion. That might not be true. Just may appear that way to me. Asia, does the Libra feel, how does the Libra feel after our argument? Feels a little bit bummed, a little bit stuck. They're overthinking things a little bit. But they also kind of feel like things are going to blow over and that it's not that big of a deal in the long run. Simran, what percentage will I get on the midterm 2 that I'm about to do? I'm going to say you'll probably get about an 86 or in that ballpark. Simran, if I send the email regarding my assignment tomorrow morning, how will A respond? Will she let me resend both assignments? Yeah, I think she will. I don't think it could hurt to try. Got a 70% chance, yes, she will let you redo it. No, I'm not doing it then. I was watching Hair Buddha. He's so funny. But somebody on, when he does hair fails, and one of the girls, she screwed her hair up so much that she wound up shaving it. But you know what? She looked really good bald. She really did. Like, it just, I don't know, looked good on her. Like, her head was in nice shape. It was, I don't know, it brought her features out. She looked good. Davey, did Dan tell the owner what I told him? And what's his energy towards me? Did Dan tell the owner what I told him? I don't think he told him. The energy of the owner, or the energy, both of these people seem to have a lot of respect for you. They both seem to think that you're a happy person, that you have a lot of potential, and that you're hardworking. And you don't hold yourself back. And that you're a strong character. Both of the guys seem to feel that way. Simran, general for tomorrow. Negativity moves into the past. Feeling grounded and stable. You might be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you, and you could have a new opportunity. Tomorrow or on the horizon, it looks like you may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you could feel relieved tomorrow. Or like, maybe because you have a little bit of time for rest and relaxation, you may be able to kind of breathe a sigh of relief. Shopaholic, what will come of me opening up to Jennifer about the truth regarding my ex? Well, I don't think anything is going to come of it other than you're going to feel relieved, and you may be feeling like the two of you are sort of like becoming more close, or you're kind of understanding one another better. Um, like your relationship can become closer through you explaining your experience. Um, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. I think that it would be fine if you decided to do that. It would bring the two of you closer together. Sister, did T message me because she talked to Gina the reader? I think she did. Even when you sent that email before, I had that feeling. I'm like, now that you mentioned it, it makes total sense. She came home. She was feeling all sorts of ways because of everything that happened. She ran to that reader. Something came up or something was said, and that brought it all up for her. Lady, general reading for the rest of the month. You might feel like you see some good karma come back to you, or you may feel like life has come back into balance. You got a new journey on the horizon. Could hear from someone that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time, or you may run into someone. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Could have some money coming in. It also looks like a disappointment moves into the past, and you might have some nice choices on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. And you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Not a bad rest of the month. Simran, the Leo's current good and bad traits. They may be a little bit anxious, or they could suffer from some anxiety. They're always growing, changing, and transforming, and they seem to be a pretty strong character. They're kind-hearted and sincere, but they could be a little selfish. They lack perseverance sometimes. They could also be deceitful. They're very passionate, and they're sincere, smart, and intelligent. But they could also be a little bit disrespectful, a little bit selfish, and they don't always think of other people's feelings. Simran, general read for the rest of the month. Got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Slow and steady wins the race. Might be feeling a little bit stuck, but slow and steady is winning the race. You're not stuck. You just might feel like that. Looks like you could have some choices that come in around business or school, and you're prepared for new opportunities. A disappointment moves into the past before the end of the month. Money comes in. Get some nice money coming in. The hard work that you put into business and school will come back to you, and you're moving forward towards greener pastures financially. Things could be improving. Anonymous, what's going to be the outcome between the current situation and problem between me and Julian the Libra? Okay, I don't know what this situation is, so I can't really give you a result. I can just tell you that it looks like there's going to be an argument over it and some kind of a tower moment, because it looks like the two of you are not seeing eye to eye for whatever the reason, and there may be burden around the situation, and you both kind of have your heels dug in, and you're not, neither one seems to be wanting to give in. Sister, do you think that her motivation for messaging me was still the same, like she's trying to get attention or drama, or that she's feeling stressed? Because the reader said that I was stuck on it, even though that was 6 months ago. I think it could be a little bit of both. What I think is, I think that she's got so much anger and resentment that's coming from that other woman that has nothing to do with you. But for whatever reason, she's not speaking to her, they're not talking, and she's got all of this pent up anger and she's looking to take it out on someone. I think that she's got nothing going on and there's not really anybody in her life right now. So when that woman brought up you, or however it came up during that reading, it's like all of a sudden you became the outlet for all of the frustration. So I think it's a combination of both. She went to see that lady. She's still looking for attention. I think she's looking for drama. I think she's looking to be connected. I think she's looking to argue. And she can't argue with that other woman because whatever's happening there happened. Whoever knows what's going on there. But you got the heat for it. And I think that she thought that you were going to answer her, and then you didn't answer her, which I think is making her crazier, and good. I'm glad, because she's taken all of this shit out on you for no reason. Like this, if she was still with that woman and their relationship was okay, she wouldn't be coming at you like this. And that pisses me off, because you shouldn't have to deal with her shit because she's got nobody else to fuck around with. You know what I mean? So I think it's kind of a combination. Like, she may have gone to that woman with the anger about the woman that she was with. And then this came up. So now she's come. Yeah, and it's ridiculous. You, me, what should I focus on for this full moon? I knew it. I knew it. Because this moon especially, I feel, is like a time for letting go of things that are not working. Things that you may feel like, hey, I'm holding on to something and it's just not going anywhere, or I'm still carrying a torch for whatever it is. It doesn't have to be a person. It could be a hobby, a sport, or whatever. Let go of anything that you've outgrown. Let it go. Make room for new stuff to come in. M. Mimi. When will I see him again? When will I see him again? I'm going to say sometime by mid-December. Between now and mid-December. Sacred, in the situation that I'm going... Is the situation that I'm thinking of going to mess me up? His friendship or situation, or am I overthinking it? I'm really scared and nervous. Okay, am I overthinking things? I think you are. I think you're overthinking things. Try to stop thinking just for a little bit. Divine Cancer. Guidance from Spirit. Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. You've got a guardian angel. Five of Air. An unwise choice. Learn what you can from the situation and review everyone's motives. Chariot, Archangel Metatron, an important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, and public recognition. Tanya, am I on his mind? From time to time, yes, you are on his mind. Stacy, I didn't expect Sam to unfriend me. Will we ever reconcile? You will reconcile, yes. At some point you will. Mystery General for the weekend. Things could change for you for the better quickly. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. It looks like perseverance pays off. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will do you good. Maggie, love reading for the next 7 days. Listen to your intuition. You may feel like you're waiting around for your ship to come in, but you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Next 7 days may be a little slow and stagnant. You may be feeling like not all that much is going on, but put a wish out into the universe because things could move forward at some point before the end of this year. You got a new journey that could come in. Lady Sunshine, what's coming up for me next week? Life changes for the better for you quickly when you listen to your intuition. It looks like you could run into an old friend that you haven't seen in quite some time. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work or school. Life comes back into balance and the world is at your feet. Carolina General. Romance could heat up for you, possibly with a Leo. If you're already with someone, your current relationship would be strengthening. A side hustle can bring in substantial money and make you feel financially stable. You might be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. The hard work that you put into your career, school, business, whatever it is that you do all day will come back to you. And you should feel like you can breathe a sigh of relief. Moving forward, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Happiness comes in over your life. High vibration. May I ask if the emotional confessions S. Gemini made for me were true? Not 100%. They were over-exaggerated. Smear tea. When will the problem between Y and T resolve? Could take some time. Maybe by the end of the year. It's going to take a little while. Pumpkin pie. How is Gary feeling towards me? There's no contact. This person cares very much about you, thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, thinks that they have a lot of respect for you. May also feel that you're smart and intelligent. They're a little stagnant, though. I don't really see communication coming in right now, but they seem to think highly of you as a person. Luz, will C have a relationship with another woman in 2023? Yes, I believe so. Bunny Blue, general love between the Aquarius and I currently. Things look good. The hard work that you put in comes back to you. Nobody's holding themselves back here, and you guys should make it to the top of the mountain. I don't see a committed relationship right now. If you're already committed, fine. If you're not committed, you probably won't enter a commitment immediately, but the relationship itself should be strengthening. Shooting Star, when will Aries and I talk again? Soon, maybe within the next couple of weeks. Communication should come in pretty soon. Jay, how did Brianna the Aries feel seeing me today? She was happy to see you. She still feels bad about things. There's still negativity around the situation, but she was happy to see you. silver light. General. A disappointment is moving into the past. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. And you're making a decision to move forward with your life. You could run into an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. It would be somebody that you would be happy to run into. It looks like you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. A little bit of good luck is headed your way. Could have some travel coming in on the horizon. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. Sagittarius enters. It also looks like life is coming back into balance and things change for you for the better quickly. Got a little bit of money coming in too before the end of the year. Asia, the Libra's current feelings about our last altercation. Feel bad about the situation. They've got sharp energy. They may still be very upset or mad, and they may be feeling a little bit like they're unprepared or they're not ready for things to move forward. Ultimately, I think that they believe that things are just going to move into the past and everything is going to go back to normal. But right now, they're still angry about it. Empress, General. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you because that'll help anxiety move into the past. It looks like you've got the hard work that you put in comes back to you around a new business opportunity. Could have some travel that comes in. A Taurus enters, a Leo enters, you got money on the way, and you got some choices coming in. It also looks like you've got Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Fire sign enters that may be of significance. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be Sagittarius. Sagittarius is entering. Libra, what's coming towards me in love? Libra goddess, what's coming towards me in love? Growth, change, and transformation comes in and around your love life. Things can move forward pretty quickly out of the clear blue sky. And Aries enters, or an Aries is around. You may be feeling undecided about this person, but they may be persistent and perseverant, and you may decide to give them a chance. Also, through divine timing, you could have a water sign enter. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're not looking back on the past fondly. I don't think you're moving backwards. I think that you're moving forward. Could be with that water sign. Sanch for the rest of the day. I didn't do Sanch, right? I can't remember. Feeling like you're waiting for your ship to come in. You may be feeling a little stuck and stagnant. By the end of the day, take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will serve you well. You may also make a decision to walk away from something or someone that you feel no longer serves you. Elizabeth, when do you see the ex texting me? I want him to pay for his daughter's phone. Within the next 2 weeks, you should hear from him and you should get some money from him. General. Got a new journey on the horizon. Got a little bit more financial stability coming in. And you may be feeling like life is finally starting to move forward. No longer holding yourself back. Could have a new job or business opportunity that comes in and feels like cause for celebration. Money seems to be improving as we move forward towards the end of the year, and you're walking away from people, places, and things that you feel no longer serve you. Could have a side hustle on the horizon too that brings in some extra money. Listen to your intuition. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in, and you should hear from a Scorpio. Is that the X? I can't remember. If it's not the X, then a Scorpio could enter. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Oh, he's a Scorpio. Okay. Then you should hear from him, and he should give you the money. Summer love, general love. Perseverance pays off. You got a new journey on the horizon. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Could be with an Aquarius. Looks like things are starting to move forward. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you could breathe a sigh of relief. An air sign comes in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I think you got a new relationship coming in before the end of this year. And I think you're walking away from something that you feel no longer serves you. Elizabeth, would I like the job that I'm going to apply for? Yeah. Yeah, I think that you will like it. It seems like it's a good opportunity, too. Magic. Help the girls in class, including the professor's assistant, think of the hickeys and the lipstick on my neck. Those that noticed found it to be interesting and curious. They may feel like interested, like they wanted to know what was going on or what happened. Some people did notice. I think the teacher's assistant noticed, and I think that they found it to be very curious. Like, wow, what's going on? What happened? Mel Cinnamon donated for me last night. I didn't ask the question. Okay, general for the weekend. Lay down the law, set up boundaries, especially if you feel like somebody is bullshitting you. You could have a little disagreement with somebody, maybe with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected around a work or a business opportunity. It also could be personal relationships are functioning better. Feeling a little bit more like life has come back into balance, and you may be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It also looks like you've got things changing for the better for you quickly around your love life. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Slow and steady wins the race when it comes to love, but you got the world at your feet. And you have got an Aries here. And you also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care at some point this weekend. And put a wish out into the universe because you just might get it. Mel, what will cause the Virgo to reach out to me? What will cause the Virgo to reach out to me? What will cause the Virgo to reach out to me? Virgo's feeling stuck, is looking for things to move forward or get back on track. Here they are reaching out to you. When they step into their confidence, they want things to move forward. They're going to want to reconnect with you. So they're going to reach out to you. When they step into their confidence and they feel like they're a little bit more confident, they reach out to you in hopes that you guys are going to connect romantically. That's what I think is going to happen. There's the Virgo. but they're not ready yet. They're still a little stagnant, but they're looking for romance to heat up. That's what I think anyhow. Kalia, where did you donate? I don't see the donation come in. Adriana, what will December bring? What will December bring? Oh, there, I got it. It came through Cash App. What will December bring? It brings success through divine timing. You've got a committed relationship here. If you're in a relationship right now, things look good. There's a new beginning on the horizon. It also looks like you have the Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility, and things are moving forward towards greener pastures. It also should bring in a little bit of good luck, and an old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. It should be a good month for you. Kalia General. Got the world at your feet. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, or putting money aside for something, and you got some happiness coming out over your life. Negativity is moving into the past, and it looks like you got success coming in, possibly around a committed love relationship. If you're with someone now, great. If you're not with anyone, a Gemini comes in. It also looks like you're moving forward towards greener pastures just overall, and you may have a new job or business opportunity that comes in that may pay well. Looks like there's also maybe opportunity for a little travel before the end of the year. I think there I saw a cheat. Ajit, are you out there? I thought that I saw you. If you're out there, can you send the question? I thought I saw your name and I can't find it now. And I'll do C3. How is he feeling towards me currently? Thinks that you're kind-hearted, sincere. Thinks you're smart, intelligent, genuinely a happy person. Somebody who's very successful and loyal. Adriana, I don't know if I'll hear from the Taurus again. How is he feeling about everything that happened? You're going to hear from him. Communication comes in, and there's growth, change, and transformation that comes in, and things move forward. He may be feeling a little bit undecided right now. May also be feeling like he's lacking self-confidence and kind of like he's hit a brick wall. But you're going to hear from him, and whatever happened, you guys are going to talk it out and move forward from it. It's not the end of the world. They may be feeling stuck right now, but it's not going to last. Mel, you can close them. Thanks. I think I wanted to do one for Ajit, but I don't know if, maybe I didn't. I thought that I saw Ajit. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I hallucinated it. I'm getting tired. Simran, how will AO respond to the email I just sent? Will she allow me to do the test tomorrow, and will she understand my situation? I think she will understand, and I think she will let you do the test. Yeah, I think she's going to try to help you out with whatever it is that you need help with. Mel, you're the only one here tonight, right? There's no other moderators? I don't remember seeing anybody else. I think that's it. All right. I'm going to be out tomorrow afternoon, so I'm hoping I can get on tomorrow morning. And then probably won't be on again until tomorrow night. But we'll see how it goes. All right, the last one here is Adriana. Just started a new job 2 weeks ago, having mixed feelings. Will it be good for me? Okay. Yeah, I think it is going to be good for you. I would give it at least another month. Once you kind of get into the groove of things, I think that you're actually going to start to like it better. Yeah, I think it is going to be a good fit for you. All right, that's it for me tonight. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow morning, maybe around 8 o'clock. We'll see if I can make that happen. Thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you in the morning. Bye-bye.